Hello everyone! Today we are trying to win this old puzzle from the 18th century, and we are playing with white, and we have a bishop and a pawn against black's three pawns, and especially the h-pawn here is very dangerous because it has one step from promotion. But as usual, one line wins for white, and I want you to find it. So pause the video, see if you can find white's only winning move here, and then come back when you want to see the solution. Best of luck. Okay, so I think the first move should be fairly obvious. Bishop to f3 check, because when the black king moves, then we are covering the promotion square. But what do we do here? If we try to chase black's pawns now with king to d3, then that is actually not going to work, because first black will promote and we will capture the queen, and here might seem like we should be winning this with white, but the problem is we will eventually end up in this position here where it's our turn to move, and we will lose this pawn. So we have to move the king somewhere, and black will capture our e-pawn, and now black is the one who is winning. So that is why chasing the pawns is not going to work. Instead, white has a very beautiful move here, and that is to play bishop to h1. Now, this might seem odd. Isn't black just going to take the bishop? Well, yes, but here we can play king to f1, and now black is in a zugzwang, because black cannot move the king anywhere, and the only move black has is to play d5, and then we will just capture the d-pawn, and now black's only move is to push the e-pawn, and we will end up in this position. Black will play e2 check, we will capture the e-pawn. Now black can move the king out, doesn't matter where black goes really. And we will promote a queen. We will promote a queen, and then black will also promote. And this is actually winning for white. Even though it's queen versus queen, this very specific setup is winning for white. We will play queen to g5 check here, forcing black to the h-file. If black goes to h2, then we will play king to f2, and black has no way to check our king. If black moves the king, then this is a checkmate, and no matter where black goes with the queen, we will have eventually a checkmate. Yeah, sacrificing the queen somewhere isn't gonna do anything. And if black instead goes to h3, then we will have queen to h5 check. If black goes king to g3, then we of course will just take the queen, so black will have to go back to g2, and now we have queen to g4 check. Now we are forcing black to the h2 square again, and we can play king to f2 again. And we have the same idea where black cannot check our king, and we are threatening mate with our queen. So that's how we win with that. And if black instead plays king to g1, then we can get the same setup, just slightly different variation. We play queen to d4 check instead. And if black goes to g2, then we play queen to g4, forcing black to h2, and we have reached the same idea again. And if black would go to h2 immediately, then we actually don't play king to f2 here, because we want the queen on g4 first. So we play queen to h4 check, king to g2, and then queen to g4. And now we can play king to f2. So it doesn't matter if black plays king to g1 or king to g2. And I also want to mention a slight subtle move that white had to play, and that was in this position here when black captured our bishop. We have to play king to f1 to win. If we play king to f2, then it might seem like it's the same position where black is in a zugzwang, but the difference is here we play d6 and black plays e3 check. And the difference is that our pawn is only on d6 when black checks us instead of d7. So I'll show you what I mean. So here we capture the pawn and black goes out with the king. And here black promotes before us, meaning that it's black to play here. And this is not winning for white. Instead, the king has to go to f1 here to win. And here we get our pawn to d7 before black managed to check us. So we get that extra tempo. So that is a very important subtlety. And we promote before black, and that's how we win. Okay, so did you find any of this? Did you find the very nice idea of playing bishop to h1? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in the next puzzle. Have a nice day. Bye.